Hey, we have a new indicator, ScalpMaster. So this will be a tutorial on how to use this. Now, in terms of your chart layout and the indicator settings, I've just uploaded a new video as of the 18th of April. Okay, if you go into Discord, go down to the VIP zone down the bottom, scroll down, and you'll see indicators, and here it is here, TTPro indicators setup and settings. It's the last one. You can see the date, April the 18th. Watch that, and that'll update you on all the settings. So the ScalpMaster, I like it on the 1 minute, but we'll have a look at it on the 5 minute. This is specific to gold, Bitcoin, or the euro dollar, and maybe the other Forex majors like the pound dollar, dollar CAD, etc. You can't just use this on anything. Now, if you're going to be trading either gold, Bitcoin, or the euro dollar, set it up in here and then go OK. If you go anywhere else, say euro Aussie, untick, just take it off. Okay, so let's just have a look and see how we use this. Go and have a look at the maybe the euro dollar chart. Now you want to start with small risk. Euro dollar is a great place to start. Gold is higher risk. The pip count is different. And yeah, a small loss in gold is a lot more than a small loss with the euro dollar, for example. Okay, so switch it on, go to the settings, and we're going to select euro dollar, and then go OK. Well, you'll see the little P signals. How to trade? If you see the candle's color turn from green to red, and you get a red P on that first candle, that's okay. But the only thing that will cause issues is if it's in a ranging market. Now, if you take the first signal, okay, you might get away with it. Long position on that first signal. Even if you got in a little bit late, you could go with a really tight stop loss with this thing, just under the last candle. Or if you're a bit nervous, just take it down to the previous low. And yeah, I mean, exit on that dot there, or at least secure 60%. Some of these, will be in a range-bound price action. And I mean, I do prefer the lower time frame, to be honest. Let's eyeball this and have a look at it on the 1 minute. And then again, the lower time frame is going to give you a lot more signals. So it could be a bit of a challenge. Yeah, on the lower time frame, yeah, the 1 minute chart gets you in much earlier. So you're better off taking that. Then you got quite a lot of room there, see? 3R target and the rest. But again, the 1 minute's going to give you a lot more signals. Now, here's where you can get into a little bit of trouble when the market's ranging sideways. Okay, so you've got a P down here. Now, see, you want to get in when green turns red, then take it up near the VWAP as it's moving away from VWAP. That's ideal, so take that trade. All right, that's fine. Stop above the low, highs, I should say. So, that was a good outcome. But this one down in here, you don't want to take that when it's, well, I mean, you don't know if it's going into price discovery. So, I mean, it's pushed right out. Stop loss is going to have to go, like if you took that, you'd want your stop loss above the previous low, I think. Yeah, it's a bit wide. You got the red dots actually on the, the trend channel red dots. You could go with that. Back in here. That's okay. But I'm inclined to mainly look for them as you're trading away from the VWAP lines and when green turns red or red turns green. This one's trending out and you can see it's on the outer end of VWAP. Now that could be a little bit tricky there. All right, so this is where the volume profile is going to come into play. And you've also got show the momentum line. All right, this is a momentum line that you can enable. It's different to the other, our bigger momentum line. Our big momentum line's up in here. This is a smaller one suited to the ScalpMaster. And you might only want to take a trade when the momentum line is trending down and you want to really check this. See how we've got lower highs and lower lows? You really only want to look for sell opportunities as it pulls back and then starts to rotate again. That's going to give you the rotation on a pullback. That's the beauty of this thing. Yeah, and again, you want to use these indicators here as well. So I see these green. You would want to exit that trade on these green signals here. And with this one as well. Okay, let's just say you entered that short, stop above. You'd want to exit this trade. See the green just here. Okay, you want to close your position there. All right, you've got VWAP. You can see the VWAP line. This is 1 deviation and then 2 deviations. All right, so you want to reconsider if it's stretching out from this shaded area, this VWAP shaded area. So be careful. I think most of the signals are going to be really good, but there'll be the odd ones when it's range bound where you get caught. Okay, so here, for example, some nice bullish, especially this one there. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about this quite a bit. This is a fade back into value. So now the other way that you can get involved with this is just go for just quick short scalps. Most of these will give you a quick short scalp, right? Short, just a very quick 1R. Just do something like that. Okay, so if you did that, you'd probably be okay most of the time and catch maybe the first P, not the second or third. So if you see a P after a white candle, right? Oh yeah, that was okay. Look at that. See, most of these are going to be okay. You could even enter these and pull your stop loss to break even really, really quickly, like almost immediately. Why not even do that? I think that's actually a really good strategy, guys. As soon as the P fires, okay, as soon as you gain a little bit, just stop loss to break even ASAP, and then, you could close that trade on the dot and just scalp it. I mean, how many pips have you got there? 45, is it? Is that what it is? Or 4? No, it's 4 pips, isn't it? So it's 4.5 pips, and the worst case scenario spread would be 1 to 2 pips on the euro dollar in the Asian session. Okay, so that would be the worst case scenario. I think that would be spread that wide. I mean, this is why I would say to you to go for a zero spread account, and that's why I like my Fusion Markets zero spread. All right, so there's just a small amount of commission, and you don't get messed around by the spread. So you could just target, say, 2 or 3 pips and move your stop loss to break even after, say, 2 pips. And then that would well and truly be covered in terms of, there's 2 pips. So once you reach that, stop loss to break even. All right, so let's just work on a 2 pip. As soon as you've reached this 2 pip target, stop loss to break even, and then just sit on it and enjoy the ride. Look, and I think you'd get away with, all of these, everything. You'd do really well. Just automatically go in and then set a 2 pip target, and that's your break even. Some of them will pull back and take you out, but look how many don't. You wouldn't go long against that trend, but worst case scenario, there's 2.8 pips. You're already at break even with your stop loss at that point. So that's probably not a bad strategy, because if you pull your stop loss to break even quickly, look at these. These two especially, break even, stop, and that just, look where that went. That's incredible. You get one of these, that's 7R. You get one of those in a week. Okay, always keep an eye on, see how this is range bound through here. Use that volume profile, and we'll just run that through here. Well, that's where we took off, right? So let's just have a look at that. Hang on, just to where we took off. See that? And see, when we break out of balance, we go into price discovery, especially with a move like that, and that's when we're looking for the next value area. And if you're entering these, like, don't enter these while we've got such a thin value area like this. But once it starts to, and you'll see it starting to, you get a little bit of volatility kicking in, and you'll see it start to rotate. Catch that rotation, and you don't need many of that. Look, one of these at 6R or 7R, you can afford 7 losses with a full, Like, it's okay. So we're going to have an interesting week next week. Let's see how we go. I'll be following up on this regularly. With that, have a great day and see you in the next one.